What would you do if you found yourself choked up against the wall? I can't tell you how many times I've seen CCTV video of, let's say, a senior getting choked up by an assailant. What would you do in that situation? We're gonna cover 3 different kinds of scenarios, 3 different kinds of choke defenses, and we're gonna start with the front choke. All right, now we're in this situation, we're being choked up against the wall. The reason why we're covering this is because I don't have a whole lot of options here. So the first thing we wanna do is we wanna stick our hand up straight in the air. I wanna pinch this person's fingers up against my body. So I don't need this slack, I need this as tight as possible. I think of it this way, you want your bicep to try to touch your ear. It's not gonna get there, but the idea of that is gonna make it super tight. As we do that, we then want to turn away from our arm and look down the wall. So I'm turning just like this, and that should release this hold right here. Now, this wrist, as you see, is already manipulated. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to drop this elbow nice and fast, just like this, which is going to break the hold. After we do that, we can fight back however we're going to. I specifically want you guys to focus on close quarter moves, things like headbutts, maybe elbow strikes, maybe a low line strike, even a knee strike, whatever it takes to put some hurt on this person so you can get away safely. Now, from this side position, it's important that we make sure that we protect our head. You see, if I'm in this position right here, and this is the stuff that a lot of times I see on security cameras, where someone comes in with a choke right here, and if my arm's not up, Wayne's gonna go ahead and choke me right here, and you see that my head's gonna make contact with this wall. It's important that I get this barrier up right here. I just like to grab the back of my head, so if I'm slammed right here, I can still protect myself. Now, after that, I'm gonna drop my position right here, and then I like to go in with a nice little side elbow right here, right to the gut. As I do that, now I can then follow up with whatever kind of close quarter moves I want to. But I want to stress once again the importance of making sure that we cover our side just like this. So let's take a look at this again. Wayne comes in. As this happens, this goes here. I drop on down, then all I'm doing is I'm doing a bursting elbow in low right to the midsection. As I do that, then I can go ahead and follow up however I'm gonna follow up. That's how we protect ourselves against this side choke up against the wall. This rear choke position is just as important to make sure that we put up a barrier. I like to work this X pattern. Think about it. We can't go this way because if this happens, my head's still gonna make contact with the wall, which I don't want. I like to make this X pattern, so if my head does make contact, I'm gonna make contact with my own arms right here. Very, very important that we do that. After that happens, whatever hand is on top, in this case right here, it's my right hand, is gonna go straight up. I want that pinch happening again. I turn just like this, and I drop my body down again. It's important that we just don't drop the arm down. Use your whole body. Even if you're a lighter, smaller person, all that weight's gonna drop down to make sure that we get the final break on anything holding on to our neck. So as Wayne chokes me again, this happens here, this happens here. Don't forget that pinch. Don't have it out here, have it tight. Turn, tight just like this. Now, on a rear choke like this turn is usually gonna make sure that this person has their hold broken. But let's just say that Wayne kind of rotates around with me. So as this happens right here, he kind of goes around. This is now what makes it so important that we drop our whole body down, and our elbow takes care of scraping off whatever hands and arms are left that are still choking us. Let's take a look at this a little bit more full speed once again. Here, up, turn. Now I can fight back with my counter assault tactics, whatever they be, my kicks, my punches, close quarter moves, whatever it takes to give you some space so you can survive. Don't forget to go ahead and check out the description. We got a link in there for a self-defense program that you can check out right now, and then also don't forget to subscribe.